America didn't become powerful because it won wars. It became powerful because of one financial decision in 1944. In the late 1700s, the United States was not powerful at all. It had just gained independence from Britain after the American Revolutionary War, and the young country was deeply in debt. Its military was small, its economy was fragile, and compared to empires like Britain, France, and Spain, America looked insignificant. Many people at the time believed the country wouldn't even survive its first century. But something unusual was already happening. America had something many nations didn't: space. Massive rivers, fertile farmland, and two giant oceans protecting it from invasion. While Europe fought constant wars on crowded land, the United States quietly expanded westward. The Louisiana Purchase in 1803 instantly doubled the country's size. Suddenly, America controlled enormous natural resources: oil, coal, iron, farmland. But resources alone don't make a superpower. The real turning point came later. In the early 1900s, the world's strongest nations were in Europe. Britain, Germany, and France dominated global politics. Then came the World War I. Europe was devastated. Cities destroyed, millions dead, economies shattered. Meanwhile, the United States was mostly untouched at home. Instead of rebuilding cities, America was building factories. Instead of losing wealth, it was lending money. And when World War II began decades later, the same thing happened again, only on a much larger scale. By 1945, Europe and much of Asia were in ruins, factories destroyed, governments bankrupt. But America? America's factories were running at full speed. During the war, the U.S. produced nearly half of the world's industrial goods: ships, planes, steel, oil. By the end of World War II, the United States controlled around 50% of the global economy. It was no longer just a powerful country, it was the center of the world economy. But here comes the twist most people never hear about. In 1944, before World War II even ended, global leaders met in a quiet place in New Hampshire during the Bretton Woods Conference, and they made a decision that would quietly shape the future of the entire world. They agreed that the United States dollar would become the world's main reserve currency. That meant countries everywhere would store their wealth in American dollars. Oil would be traded in dollars. International trade would be done in dollars. Global finance would depend on dollars. And the country that prints those dollars? The United States. This gave America a kind of power no empire in history had ever possessed: financial power. Unlike ancient empires, the United States didn't need to conquer most of the world with armies. Instead, it built global systems. Institutions like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank helped shape international finance. Military alliances like NATO expanded American influence across continents. And global culture, from movies to technology, spread American ideas worldwide. By the late 20th century, the United States had become the most powerful nation on Earth, but not just through war, through economics, institutions, and influence. So the next time you hear about American power, remember, it wasn't just built on battlefields. It was built through timing, geography, and one quiet decision made in 1944. A decision that placed the world's economy on a foundation printed in green ink. And that may be the most powerful weapon in history. If you enjoy hidden history like this, subscribe for more stories the world forgot.